Hi love. Y'all remember the bean soup theory when this lady posted a video of herself making bean soup with all different types of beans? This bean soup helps you with like your menstrual pain, and then the comments were filled with people saying, oh, what if I don't eat beans? What can I, what about me, and what can I use to replace beans? And everybody came up with this new phenomenon that this whole what about ism is totally insane and people are stupid and crazy. I feel that might be coming back again. That whenever there's a viral video, there's always that side of the internet, the wrong side of the internet, people like to call, where there's a lot of people who just like feel personally attacked. Like, the video is not about you, sweetie. If you don't agree with it, scroll. But anyway, I wanted to talk about how the bean soup theory is not only the result of people just not knowing how to have decorum, how to comprehend things, or how to understand that something is not just for them. I think there's a more deeper, or not really deeper, but like another explanation of why a lot of people, mostly in our generation, Gen Z, feel this way. We are the majority of people that are on platforms like TikTok. So really, it's not like it's the boomers that are coming online and saying, what about? No, it is us. And we as a generation love to pride ourselves as people who know how technology works, people who know how the internet works, and yet we are the majority of people under that bean soup video saying, what about this, what about that, right? Clocked it. I think over the years there has been a rise of self-centered type of content, again, such as TikTok, right? The For You page, some of them took that too hardly, like, oh girl, it said For You, the algorithm has changed from what it used to be before with platforms such as YouTube and others. I don't know, I didn't have the internet when I was like 13, but anyway, I digress. Where you can search something up and then what you want to see would come up, where now the internet and lots of applications give you what you are about, right? So when those politicians are like, TikTok is making young kids dance inappropriately, everyone's like, ooh, that's your For You page, that's what you want, so that's what the algorithm is giving you. They were just exposing themselves. But anyway, it's just so much personalized content because of things that you like, things that you watch for a longer time, things that you save. The viewer's habit are seen and put into this one box, where now all you see is what you like, and therefore you are addicted to it, and that really puts you in this bubble where you believe the world goes a certain way, where that's just really not it. So now you have this generation, for over the years we have just been fed things that we believe in, which just confirms what we believe in, and really actually makes us more narrow-minded than we think that we are. So what happens when the algorithm fails us? When something pops on our For You page that we aren't familiar with, that we don't necessarily agree with, what do we say? We are on the wrong side of the internet, right? And then there is that comment, well, what about this? What if I don't eat that? Oh, but my boyfriend didn't do that. Oh, we can't understand generalization now, right? We don't understand that there is exception versus the rule, because everything on our For You page just confirms what we always believe and what we do believe. So when we see a glimpse of the other side of the world and the other side of the internet, we're just uncomfortable, and we have to voice out our opinion and make everything about us. And because everything is for us, instead of just scrolling past, we have to engage and make a defensive case, because we believe that whatever that person is talking about is directed at us. We have this deep need for validation in the online space that we do in real life, and it's getting weird. I think this showed a huge shock, especially in America. I was shocked, right? Wait, let me try to explain this properly. The problem with this whole echo chambers type of thing, where we are just in our own little world because of our For You pages, because of the things that we watch. We're always watching people that we agree with, which I've learned to not always do from Khadija Mbowe. I watch her, I love her content. You should check her out. She talks about not only listening and engaging with things that she always agree with, but actually listen to understand other people's perspectives. And I think that's why a lot of people were shocked that Trump won, because some people are just so in their own bubble of just leftist ideas, ideologies. Everyone they follow is, that they forget that the rest of the world, like majority of the world, are actually into more conservative views. I had to wake up to this because I always watched content creators that are just in my, feminism, all this stuff, all that kind of stuff, where then you'd see on the other side, you'd be like, oh my God, it just makes you wake up a little bit, that the world is actually not as it is on my For You page. You think the world is so woke because you watch me and other people, but like in reality, that's not what it is. And that's always proven, especially when it comes to these elections that happen all over the world, where it's like, oh wait, a lot of men and women would rather like vote for people that are against women's rights and other people of color. It's weird, right? You don't understand it because you just filled with your own algorithm that just shows you what you want to see. Therefore, you never reach out to other people that have different views from you. You never really grow as a person to be compassionate and really see other people's point of view. Because since you're always on this right For You page, give you a false sense of security, and then boom, it hits you like that, where something in real life actually happens, when you hear that all these other things are happening in other countries, where, in Congo, in Palestine, all these things are happening, but you thought like the world was okay, I was saying earlier about Gen Z that we just so, progressive, we know the internet, we know how, memes work and all that kind of stuff, but at the same time, we're the majority of people not really understanding that not everything is for us, right? It's the same thing with like our parents, right? The boomers, Gen X, whatever. Is it Gen X? Yeah. Where you show them a video and then they ask you like, do you know this person? Like whenever you show your mom or your dad a video online that's funny, the first screen, like, they don't understand the concept of like an online personality, that they just think because on their Facebooks and stuff, they're following people that they know, and sometimes you see them in the comment section on Facebook, replying to the person like like replying to them directly as if they're having a personal conversation, like that post was personally to them. They don't understand that as much as they don't, we also kind of going up to date with that. We're living in the moment of that, where technology is moving faster than we are. We are not made to have constant communication with other people. That's why answering messages on a phone, it's normal. It's not like you're ignoring them, but like it gets so overwhelming. Like it's so overstimulating, because back in the day, like you speak to whomever once a week, you phone them, but now it's like constant texting. And that's what's expected of us, and a lot of us just can't keep up. But now it's seen as, oh, you're being rude, you left me on red. But sometimes you just don't have the emotional capacity to always be available to everyone 24/7. Now Gen Z engages with content in a way that shows a lack of comprehension about the vastness of the internet. We are so focused on being up to date with the latest trends that we are engaging with the internet in a way that reflects our limited, curated perspective. And also in the things that we watch on TV, I remember I was watching this French movie with my husband, and it's on Netflix. You should check it out. It's pretty cool. But it's like this family that plays a game. This family that plays a game. It's basically Jumanji, if you ask me. That plays a game that takes them back to like the 1800s or something like that. And then this family is obviously like from the 21st century. So then this woman goes up on stage, spoiler alert, and she's like, women will learn how to write and read in the future. And then everyone laughs. And then there's another scene where this woman is like all botched up, like her face is beaten. And then the lady asks, what happened to you? She's like, oh, my husband hit me. Like, it's like nothing, like, oh my gosh, And it's like, no, it's serious. And she confronts the husband, and the husband's like, it's normal, whatever. And I just remember me watching that and feeling like there's nothing actually changed. But the message of the movie, it was telling as if now in the 21st century, women don't get beaten anymore. Or it's like the femicide has risen. It's like not much has actually changed, but because this is the things that we watch on TV, and then we watch, content creators talk about these things on TikTok. It looks like it doesn't exist anymore. It looks like everything is fine, but for the majority of the world, these things are still happening. Women are still getting abused. I mean, in South Africa, there was a huge femicide happening where a lot of women were getting hard and also unalived, but a huge number. Like, it has increased, where it's like sometimes media can make us feel like we are progressed or we are heading somewhere where we are actually not. This is why I decided to really focus more on my content, like social analysis videos, to focus them on YouTube, because YouTube is more like you searching for it and then you find what you want to watch, so you know exactly what's going to happen, right? Whereas TikTok, it lacks context, right? So you're just getting in there 2 seconds and that's it. No, the content creators, the influencers don't have time to explain their point of view. They don't have a time to have an intro, points, conclusion, done. No, it's just the point and then you move on. Where a lot of people is like, okay, well, what about this and this and that? People can't naturally, think for themselves in a way, because it's actually not said, so you can't really blame them completely and be like, you don't know how to comprehend thing, but it's kind of like we just jumped to this type of social media so fast, we didn't get time to process how these things work. We didn't get time to process the changing in information. It's so rapid, it's so fast, and that, it is what it is type of thing. Because really, the same people that are making thoughtful comments in YouTube and really like getting it are the same people that are commenting the whataboutism on that TikTok video. You know what I'm saying? Because they really, not that they're dumb or they don't know how to comment, like they just, I found myself wanting to comment something along those lines. Someone was like, marriage is this and this and that, and obviously there are, again, generalizing, I'm in a happy marriage, and I wanted to comment like, well, but my husband, because I felt like that was directed to me and my situation, where clearly I am, I don't know. Do you guys get what I'm trying to say? Like, sometimes I feel like I just be off. I just be talking. Is this one of those videos where I just be talking? Y'all can be honest with me. It's like, I know y'all, you know me. So I don't get offended with like my YouTube comments, but like, yeah, because I just feel like we're just having a conversation and there's context. There's, what I'm trying to what can really help us from getting away from the whole whataboutism and bean soup theory is for us to understand that we're in a bubble and we need to kind of get out of that bubble. That doesn't mean you should follow Donald Trump. Like, girl, please. Because there's some people like, yeah, I follow him because I want to know what the other people are. No. But it also means, kind of getting out of your bubble and really knowing what reality is. Speaking to actual people, why they do the things that they do. Getting offline a bit, getting a broader perspective just in life, and understanding that having just this comfortable little bubble just doesn't make you grow as a person. And that before you type the whataboutism, just know that there's a whole nother side of the internet, side of the world that you're just not aware of. And maybe getting into that and just knowing what's happening. And also just allowing yourself to hear other people. Just hear them and understand them. But anyway, tell me what you guys think about this video. I don't even know what I'm going to title it. It's so random. But anyway, see you guys next time. Bye.